Hi Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I'm shuffling these angel cards very well. We're going to pull you out a word of advice from your guardian angels and your spirit guides before we get started on your tarot card reading. So, just a minute, shuffling these really well. Guardian angels and spirit guides, word of advice for Geminis, please. And here we go. For Geminis. What would they like you to hear? It may or may not have to do with this reading. Whatever it is, let's find out. It's right in there. Right there. It's card number 10, and it says, a happy change. Let's read it. Your angels have heard your prayers and have bonded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of this activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. Wow. Be ready too. Yeah, that sounds exciting. So for some of you, that is going to be happening, and be confident. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to do your tarot reading now. If any of these cards fall out, I'm putting them back into the deck because I'm not ready for them to fall out yet or turn over. They're very, very slippery, very glossy cards. But the illustrations are worth it. So this is for Gemini universe. For Gemini. What do they need to know? Geminis. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go, Geminis. What is going to be coming into Gemini's lives? What is going to be leaving? Any advice moving forward for our Geminis? Is there, one flipped. Is there anything hidden? Is there anything hidden that needs to be revealed for our Geminis? Wow. They're just flipping all over. Well, here we go for our Geminis. So I always put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be, or is, the middle card in the first part of the reading. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. So you can take from the reading what does resonate, or think about a private reading. I do private readings. If you just shoot me an email, we can get started. So we have a few cards left for the second part of the reading too. So Geminis, the overall energy of your reading is the Three of Swords. You know, you've been going through something, your heart's been hurting when the Three of Swords comes up. There may have been a third-party situation, but regardless, it doesn't feel good. So this is surrounding your entire reading, and this is what we're going to talk about. Up in your highest energy is the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like hanging on to the pentacles that you have. It's like security, okay? So you do have security, you have pentacles, but your heart is broken. So you're going through something now, and it has to do with the relationship that has hurt your heart, but you are hanging on tight to what you already have, what you've built on your own. This is what we're going to be talking about this week. I have the Hierophant next to the Four of Pentacles and right above the Three of Swords. This is the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart or around the reading. But the Hierophant, this is very spiritual. It's about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about security, stability, groundedness. It's a very spiritual card for marriage. Now, it feels like something has gone wrong with somebody that you either were in a marriage with or commitment with, or someone you wanted to be in a commitment or marriage with. Okay, someone very close to you. I have the Nine of Cups next to the Hierophant. So this is your energy. You have all this love. Look at all the love that you have all around you. 9 cups. Well, you're not handing them out. You're just like, they're hovering all around you, but you're not really able to hand them out. Let's keep reading, find out what's going on here. I have the 8 of Cups under the 4 of Pentacles and right next to the 3 of Swords. So it looks like the moon is like guiding you away from a love that's gone dead. You know, these cups are not glowing anymore. So the moon is shining the path in the dark for you to find your way forward with a broken heart. You are moving forward. That's good. I have the 6 of Swords here. You're moving away from the broken heart. You're moving away from the 9 of Cups. That can be good because that means maybe someone else is coming in or they're coming back or something. Let me just keep reading. But the 6 of Swords, you're moving away from dark skies, dark waters towards the light. And it's by picking up all these swords of truth and clarity. Pushing that boat with a pole. It's kind of slow moving, but you're doing it. So if you feel like you're not doing it, you are. It's just probably moving slower than what you wanted. I have the 7 of Swords under the 8 of Cups. And here we go with a reason to walk away. It looks like they were being deceitful. Lying, stealing, cheating, any number of things. But this deceitful energy, that's what you're walking away from. So whoever it was that you had really high hopes to continue a relationship with turned out to be hiding something from you or lying, or there's something going on here. And with the 3 of Swords, it could have been a third party. It's you know, pointing more that direction. I have the Page of Cups next to the 2 of Swords and under the 3 of Swords. Yes, you were only getting a half a cup of love. You were probably thinking you were getting a whole cup. There's a fish in the cup. This is immature energy. The fish can represent Pisces, so Pisces might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. Next to the Page of Cups is the 2 of Swords. You were kind of blocking seeing that. I think you were blocking seeing the red flags in this relationship and really not dealing with it. The moon was here trying to guide you out of that the whole time. But you had your heart guarded. You had your swords up in self-protection. You're moving away from all that and seeing things for how they are. So let's take out the second half of this reading. What else is it that we need to know? And like I said, you know, you're moving forward, so you're probably moving towards the light, a bright place in your life. So let's find out what is going on here. I feel like there's something happening for you as you recover. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's people trimming trees out in the distance. But I have the 10 of Wands here next to the 9 of Cups. So the 10 of Wands, this is putting down the burden. Putting down the burden of holding on to all those cups of love. All those wands are starting to slip out. They get so heavy, they just start to drop and slip. So you are doing it. You're putting down the burden. You're entering a new life cycle. I have the World right here. The new life cycle that's coming in for you. And you're moving forward with your sword up. You're becoming much aware, hyper aware, and you're going to ask the right questions in moving forward. So this is a very actionable card. I feel like you're just kind of getting yourself together and you're doing it. I know you're picking up swords of truth and clarity, and you are moving forward into a new life cycle. I have the Emperor under the Ten of Wands and next to the Six of Swords. This is the card for Aries, so Aries might be strong in your chart or in someone else's. But the Emperor here, this is being kind of like stubborn in a good way, usually in a good way, not always. But in this case, it's your energy, and you have decided how you're going to move forward now, and you're doing it. And you're going to stay true to yourself. You're going to stick to it because the Emperor does. So you're very well liked, you're very well respected by others, and you also might be a leader in your profession. So with the Emperor here, that tells me you're making up your mind, you're going to stick to it, you know your self-worth, and you are moving into this new life cycle. You're taking charge. I have the Justice card right next to the Emperor and under the World card. This is the card for Libra. So Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. You're getting rebalanced here. You have your sword hanging down in self-protection. You have your blindfold on. And so you are just becoming yourself again. And you are in self-protection, just like with that Knight of Swords, having your sword up and becoming rebalanced. So you're getting yourself together. I have the Queen of Swords next to the Justice card and under the Knight of Swords. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. So Gemini, there you are. And one of those signs also might be strong in your chart or someone else's. But you have your sword out. And it's out in front of you. And you're going to, just like with the Knight of Swords, you're going to move forward. And you are going to look for the truth, look for the clarity. And you're also going to speak. This is important about this card. You are going to voice your feelings. You're going to voice your hopes, your dreams. And you're going to be very truthful about what goes on inside of you, as well as seeking what goes on inside of anyone else who approaches you for a relationship. I have the Knight of Pentacles under the Emperor and next to the Two of Swords. So the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, this is kind of what you were blocking. See, those pentacles weren't coming in. Remember, you had the Four of Pentacles up here? You're hanging on to the pentacles that you got. You were waiting for whoever this was to really fully commit to you, whether you were already in a commitment or in a marriage, but it just didn't feel committed at all. This is the slowest moving energy in the entire deck, bringing in a big pentacle though. And you're holding out for it. You're not going to settle anymore. You're going to be, you're going in eyes wide open. I have the Five of Wands next to the Knight of Pentacles and under the Justice card. Excuse me. So, you know, this is playing tug of war in your mind. I mean, you're kind of like, we're fighting over that. You're going through, you know, is this ever going to happen? What's going on here? Do they really love me? Am I going to be committed? Are we staying in a committed relationship? I mean, mental torture, but you're putting down that mental torture with the Ten of Wands being here in your reading. So that's great. And this is helping you get balanced too. And so you have to go through the process, which you're doing. You're moving forward. And in the end, there's a soulmate coming in. And this is a very, very strong soulmate. 1111. You see that in the Four of Wands. There's a lot of celebration. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of joy in this card. This also can be a card of marriage. So I think there is a soulmate coming in, the right soulmate. But boy, are you going to speak your truth, and you're going to seek the truth from them before moving forward with them. So, you know, it looks like you're going through something. Maybe it's getting behind you already. I don't know where you're at in this reading. But it does look like you're going to come out on top. And you're really going to be taking charge of your life. That's what it looks like here. So, Geminis, this is your reading. And thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot. And I want to thank my guardian angels, my spirit guides, for helping me deliver you this message.